Today's task is to visit as many tourist attractions in London as possible. You'll arrive at London Euston at 10 a.m. and you'll need to be back at London Euston for 4 p.m. You'll use the London Underground or the Tube to travel around London. The handout you've received includes a list of tourist attractions and their appropriate tube station. Alongside this is the number of points you receive for visiting that tourist attraction. The team who scores the most points and arrives back at London Euston for 4 p.m. is the winning team. You should also receive a worksheet for recording your journey on. This will help you keep track of time and also work out your total point score. A note of caution: don't expect to visit every tourist attraction. It won't be possible in the time. You need to decide which are the best ones to visit in terms of points and time available. You're about to see a demonstration of how to work out your journey time.
Here's a basic guide of how to use a London Tube map or Underground map. If you open it up, at first sight it looks quite bewildering. There's a lot of information there and it's quite small. What we're going to do is we're going to have a look at this central section. We're going to plan a journey and I'll show you how to work it out. So, this is it. Same thing, a little bit larger. And we're going to start off, we're going to plan a journey. Each of these dots or little marks are stations. Where you've got one which is a circle, that means it's a station where you can change lines. In other words, if we have a look at this one here, this line here, we can change from the grey line to the red line at Bond Street because there's a circle there. If it's just a little mark, you can't change lines, you can just get off or on the train. We're going to plan a route which goes from Victoria down here, like so, and that's going to be the start of Victoria, and we're going to head north and we're going to end up at Lancaster Gate, which is right there on the red line. So we're going to start off on the light blue line and then we're going to end up on the red line. There's a couple of options here. As you can see, we can go up to Green Park, we can change onto the grey line and go up to Bond Street and then across. That's one option. Or we can go around the yellow line all the way around here, change onto the red line and go along. Or we can follow the light blue line up to Oxford Circus and go along the red line. As you can see, there's lots of ways of doing the same journey. None of them are wrong, but some of them will take longer. I'm going to choose to show you how to do it going up the blue line, changing at Oxford Circus and going west on the red line. So if I put my change lines on Oxford Circus and I remember where I'm going to do that. So all we need to do is go up here, one station, two stations on the blue, and then change trains there and go 1, 2, 3 stops along the red. So if we allow 5 minutes for each station, so between each station, so 5 minutes and 5 minutes between those two. So on the blue we're going to allow 10 minutes, and on the red 1, 2, 3. So that'll be 15 minutes. So 10 minutes on the blue, 15 minutes on the red, that's 25 minutes. And we've changed lines and we're going to allow 10 minutes to change lines, so that will make us 25 minutes plus 10 minutes changing lines. So the duration of this journey from Victoria to Lancaster Gate will be 35 minutes.
You'll spend 7 minutes at each attraction, enough time to get a photograph to prove you were there. Remember to include this in your journey record. Read through the handout carefully, take note of the hints and tips. Teamwork is going to be vital in planning out each journey and gaining the most points to win this task. Enjoy your whistle-stop tour of London and remember, be back at Euston for 4 p.m.